Okay, welcome to my outdoor gallery before the rain starts, because I haven't got an indoor one. No gallery, no studio, having to make do with my backyard. This one all in acrylic, that's Manchester Airport. Done that one during the first lockdown. But that, for those of you who know, that's a Liverpool Mail Centre Royal Mail wagon, as you can tell with the A82 on the front. That's a tribute to one of the guys who used to drive that. Sadly no longer with us, but those of us in the know will know what I mean. Moving across, still continuing aviation, Liverpool Airport. That's a sight I often used to see after coming through staff security and taking a long walk all the way down to our office, down the other end. That's sunrise. Slightly banged off like that with the texture. That's a sunrise that you'd see in exactly that position in the winter months, hence the long shadows on the floor. Moving down again, Belvedere Road Fire Station 1981. Again, this is acrylic, smaller than the others, but nice, bright and vibrant, full of detail. Moving down again, on the floor, something might back any good this. That's Leicester Street of City Road again, 1981, when the derelict houses were catching fire. Either accidentally or maybe some involvement of kids. As you can see, doors busted open, no windows. They were never fenced off in them days in the early 1980s. They were literally a kids' playground, and the fire brigade were never away. Move up. Yep, no, it's not a Lowry. It's done Lowry style, but it's mine, coming from the mill. I've had the bits on the left hand side there, including the bobby on the bike. That doesn't appear in the original one of Lowry's. So it's a representation of this. I don't portray it to actually or make out that it is. It's not. There's quite a few actually, a few differences in it. One of them being the colour of that harness on the horse. The real one's brown leather. This one, I've left it blank. It's just got white on it. But yeah, you look at that and you think, oh, that's a Lowry. It's nice, it's colourful, it's a bit brighter than Lowry's, but no, it's not, that's mine. Right, I'll move on further across again. The burglary. As you can see, it's a police dog handler in a city area of Liverpool called Kensington, Liverpool 7. And there's the St John's Beacon in the city centre, 450 feet up from the ground. And you can just see, just below, there's a scally getting over the wall there using the wheelie bin. And his mate's inside with the torch already, having a good rummage. He hasn't clocked that the bobby's there. But what's the dog looking at? The dog's obviously seen something over here which is out of view. That remains a mystery. Only the dog knows that. Even I don't know that. Could have been a bird, could have been something else, could have been a cat. But leave it up to your imagination. Move on up, back to the derelict houses again, 1981. Leicester Street. This one's in oil. Same as the police one below. Both of these, they're oil paints. And again, I've done a bit of the bank off touching there. That's me on the bike. That's my mate's bike, Ray McCormick's, sadly no longer with us. He has a rally grifter, so I just borrowed it. Longmore Lane's old ERF. And that was a spare machine that was standing in a bank hall at Central 1 too. Those who know about the fire brigade will know what I'm referring to, so everyone else I'm talking a foreign language. Right, we'll move on again, try and keep this brief before the rain comes. What have we got here? Ah, right, Richarlison, the flare. That famous day when Richarlison picked up a flare the fans threw on the pitch, and he threw it back into the crowd, although I was right in front of it where he threw it. He wasn't intended to throw it into the crowd, he was trying to throw it out of the ground, which was just by the big screen in the corner by the church. Sadly, his aim with his hands is nowhere near as good as his aim with his head and his feet. Hit the wall and it fell down. But that is that moment in time, that bit of history, immortalised in oil paint on canvas. So that's Richarlison. Moving down here, a little acrylic one. Greece, Sunday morning. Greek Orthodox priest there having a little stroll. Nice, quiet little Greek village out in the sun. Another acrylic one I did. No introduction as to what that is. That's a pretty famous scene that most people know. There's all kinds of different paints that people have done of this, but this was my first attempt to do one in acrylic. See the brickwork on there. The library buildings. So that's entitled Timeless, and you can see why. There's no time on the clock. Moving on up again. That's the church bells this time. Sacré-Cœur, Paris. The Bohemian Quarter. The Cafe Montmartre. Again, another nice bright acrylic one. Started experiment with reflections on this one. Put in the French tricolour there, give it more of a French taste. Same to avec le consulat in Capet. Quite like that lamppost as well with the lamp. So that inspired me to do more things with reflections. Including this one, it's acrylic, Belfast. Sunny morning in Belfast. The light here today doesn't do it justice really, because when it's sunny, that blue lights up a lot more vibrant. I say I wanted to create the reflection on that day, which I've managed to succeed in doing. 2021, so yeah, this one's 3 years old as well now. Done this during the lockdowns. Did the 2 large cranes, Samson and Goliath, I think they're called. So that's my sunny morning in Belfast. Moving on again to another police one. Again around the Kensington area. This is Newton Park, Nightbeat 1970. And then we have a police sergeant on his way back to the Nick. There's 3 stripes on his old coat. Remember, this is 1970. Couple of trees in the background, reflection of the street lamps. That's Ogden's chimney. Ogden's was the tobacco factory on West Derby Road. And just over here, the 3 tower blocks that used to exist on Shield Road, they are no more, they've come down. And a little kitty. Again, playing around with experimentation with the reflections. This one as well is oils, as you can see, it's all oil paint. Put the street lamp in, a little bit of a dull moon. And the pillbox, and it's meant to be a little bird on that, it's in the shadow though, so it's hiding from the cat. So that is Nightbeat 1970. Back to aviation again, I'm about to put this one on the floor. That's the Little Ambi, that's at dawn. So we're looking south, so to the west there it's still a bit dark, been a bit of a rain shower. It's a Ryanair plane obviously. That's one of my colleagues coming out the door. About to bank the vehicle off after just putting the passenger on. Driver's already in the cab. There's the moon setting, reflection of the river. All the cones under the wings, the river in the background. And then we move on to another acrylic one. He also used Bernard Hill in one of them famous scenes of Boys in the Black Stuff. Alan Bleasdale's Boys in the Black Stuff. That's in Williamson Square, I think, where he was sitting on the bench. This one's entitled Broken Man. As you can see, the title's befitting. He is a little bit broken into shambles. He's just been evicted from his home, he's lost his job, he's lost his wife, he's lost his family, they've all been taken away from him. He's got nothing, absolutely nothing. Been beaten up by the bobbies, they've secured the house, and so now he's homeless. And sadly, 40 years on, that still resonates with an awful lot of people even in my city, and it's a crying shame. So yeah, that one makes quite a strong, it's meant to actually, it's meant to hit, it's meant to be hard hitting. When people look at that and think, what's that all about? Well, that's what it's all about. In all that time, all the promises that you get from politicians, nothing changes. You want to make any changes, you have to do them yourself. They're not going to do it for us. Anyway, leaving the politics of that aside, I'll move up here to my last one that I've got on display here today. This is a Ribble bus built on New Strand, Stanley Road. Sun shower here, it's just finishing off. That's a young couple there, just walking past the bus, next to the bus stop. This is just by the Leeds Liverpool Canal, which is what that black metal frame thing is. It used to carry electric wires over that. That was taken down quite some years ago. That's the Triad building in the background, the Strand. And that's one of the old Ribble buses, the L30 to Liverpool. So, that's my quick little exhibition for today. As I say, I haven't got a studio, I haven't got a gallery. I've got to work when and where I can, how I can, which is quite intermittent. And this is just to really give you an idea of the size differences with some of them. That's largely why I've done this. So yeah, you can see the size differences there. So yeah, it's threatening rain out here, so I'll have to take these in soon. Well, you can see with the light on that there, the coat does actually reflect a little bit. It's meant to be high vis, and when it's in the dark it does actually glow a little bit, which is what it should do. So yep, there we go. That's my outdoor gallery, which I'm now going to have to spend about half an hour putting it all away. So I hope that's entertained you a little bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to subscribe and ding that bell and like it as well. TikTok, well, TikTok does what TikTok does. If you're still watching it, thank you. If you scrolled up, well, thanks anyway. So yeah, hopefully I can get some more done and be selling these things and selling prints. And if you're interested, just PM me. I'm on Facebook as well, so you can find me on there. So yeah, if you just want to get in touch, if you're interested in any of them, these are all originals, by the way. So there's no others in existence of these as of yet, and if there are, they're only going to be prints that I will be making. I just enjoy doing them. I really love doing these, my little bit of escapism. So do I intend to do more? Yes, absolutely, as and when the time allows and when I've got the space. So yeah, I'll need to sell some of these to get the space. So thank you once again. That's it for now. Thank you. Bye bye.